Every morning before the sun stretched fully over the roofs of Lagos, 12-year-old Amaka tied her scarf, lifted the wide tray of food onto her head, and stepped out into the humming street. Her mother would always call after her, "Walk fast, my daughter. The early cars bring the hungry people." Across the street from the bus stop, where Danfo drivers shouted and conductors slapped the yellow buses, Amaka set up her small world. Steam rose from the jollof rice. The fried plantains shone like small pieces of gold. Wrapped in paper were bean cakes, still warm, still whispering oil. Most people only saw a girl selling food, but Amaka was also a watcher of lives. She knew the banker who rushed past every day but returned on Fridays for extra plantain. She knew the tired nurse from the night shift who always asked for more pepper. She knew which students would pretend they were not hungry, then circle back when their stomachs betrayed them. "Amaka, my best chef," one of the drivers would call. She would grin. "Pay first, uncle." By noon, the sun pressed hard. Sweat gathered at her neck, and her arms ached from lifting plates. Yet she stood tall. Across the road, beyond the noise, she could see the blue gate of a secondary school. Whenever the wind slowed and the shouting paused, she imagined herself in that uniform, books hugged to her chest instead of a tray. One afternoon, something unusual happened. A woman in neat glasses stopped longer than others. She watched Amaka calculate change quickly, calm an impatient customer, and serve 6 people at once. "You should be in school," the woman said gently. Amaka gave the polite smile she had practiced. "One day, Ma." "What is your name?" "Amaka." The woman nodded. "I am Mrs. Adeyemi. I run the school across the street. If you truly want it, come tomorrow morning. We will talk." That night, Amaka barely slept. Hope can be louder than traffic. At dawn, she still helped her mother cook, but instead of lifting the tray, she washed her face twice and crossed the street with shaking legs. Years later, people would still buy food at that same corner. They would still remember the bright girl with quick math and quicker laughter. But now, sometimes, a young teacher from the school would walk over during lunch break. "Extra plantain for me," she would say, and when people looked closely, they would recognize her. It was Amaka, who had crossed the street. Subscribe for more unfinished stories.